Welcome back. So one final step. There's always another step, but maybe this is just another step. Another step here we need to update our editor files in our main template. So here I am in just Windows Explorer in my make icon and CPP file folder. And we're going to, there's a couple things we need to copy over. So I'm going to go into my source directory and I'm going to just grab my HFX editor because that's where we did make some changes in our CPP file where we extended our menu. And I think that's all that we adjusted for this last bit. So I'm going to just copy that entire folder. And then I'm going to switch to this HFX template directory. Now this is my development one, which is fine. And I'm going to, well, maybe I'll do the other one too. And I'll go into my source directory here, and I'm going to paste, and I'm going to replace the files. That felt nervy. And let's see, what else do we need to bring over? So if we go back to my make icon and CPP file, we did do some content, right? We made all of those blueprints in our editor folder here. So there's all of this stuff that doesn't exist in our other files. So I'm going to just grab our editor folder. I'm going to copy that and flip to my template folder and then go into content. And there's no editor folder here, and I'm going to paste it. And I think that's all I need. I think that's all we had. So I'm going to come back up to my main directory here. And I'm going to just rebuild or generate Visual Studio Projects files. Because this previously had the editor um, component or module set up in it. We just are updating it, so just copying my fresh component into there. And so let's launch our solution. And let's just take a look into our CPP file. And yeah, our HFX create menu options, right? Because we changed the name of that. And then we've got the first Lambda that does the one, and then the second menu entry, or menu entries, I should say, for our icon widget. And then if I'm going to need to build this, which is going to take it a little bit of time, so I'm going to pause here. Okay, so we compiled successfully, although there's one warning that came up, and it looks like there's a change in their API that they're renaming fstring asset reference to fsoft object path. Let's try that. Fsoft object path. All right. Yeah, well, let's see what it thinks about that. Let's build that. And that completed, and we got rid of a warning. Nice. Okay, so let's start this thing up and see if we're working in the editor side. I've got a few more things. Okay. Okay, we got all sorts of doohickey-mashakers open here. Let's go into our content browser. And we have an editor folder. And our stuff looks pretty good. Do I have any meshes? Static mesh? Well, there are all sorts of, I guess, the engine content there. Let's just go into our content. Okay, yeah, we got our couple of ones. We got our copied camera that we copied up. So let's do a right click on it. And let's first look at our asset directory. We have a thumbnail texture one, which is empty, but we don't have the other one, so that's okay. So let's right click this and we'll say thumbnail to texture. And we'll look at our, it might be one of those cases when I click, I got this static mesh turned on. And I got this going on here. That doesn't seem to be quite right. Maybe that was just a goofiness. Let me just delete these and we'll try again. Static meshes. Where is this one? Game assets message. Game assets meshes. Okay. So let's try that again. Thumbnail to texture. Well, there it is. Yay! I probably, like I said, sometimes you get that you think you selected it, but you actually just right clicked it. So that one, I think that's sometimes a case situation. So let me select all three of these and right click and open our icon maker, and that worked. So let's look at our little billboard thing here, and we'll obviously still need to play with the placement of stuff to get, which way is the best default location, because my lighting would be all backwards for this to go the other way, which we can always adjust. But let's make this one. And it made our icon textures and everything looks good there. So yeah. Oh, that's interesting, hey? These two their thumbnails are spun around in the in slightly different, but the meshes still has their same mesh base point, so they are unchanged from that, right? And if we use our background, we can click it and we get our texture. Good. So everything's working here. And I can see that I obviously have, in this particular instance here, I'd been playing with that editor, no, editor materials, thumbnails. So I'm going to just change this floor material back to opaque and apply. And go back here. Yeah. Yeah, so I think before, I think the default is black in the background. I made it gray because I got a lot of, I've got some other meshes in different sources that are kind of dark and they're always kind of hard to see. So I figured a lighter gray would be better. Anyways, that's it for this. We've copied it over into here. So I'm going to do the same thing and take it to the one into my actual template directory. But since it worked here, I know it's going to work there. Thanks a lot for everything. And we'll see you around as we add more to our template and discover more things to learn. Thanks a lot. Have a great day and see you later.